Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. He pulls in the catch. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And that catch is hauled in.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Quick throw to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Excellent field position here for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Dogs line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Using his legs on the scramble. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Georgia 14, South Carolina 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's marked down at the 22. Second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he's tackled out at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Trying to find room. It's ETN. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding some room at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second and short. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Recovered by the defense, headed the other way.
Boy, is this defense doing a good job today of trying to contain this quarterback's ability to create. We know they can rush him in the pocket, but here the speed to chase him off to the left and then eventually create the turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. This one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try the right here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
offense sets the formation. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Gamecocks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw. It's Morton looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
And the Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Fought all the way back to take the lead.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That's caught. It's ETN. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. It's caught downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot. Pass caught out of the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. The Gamecocks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. The sure hands. It's Harbor. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's ETN. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He hands it off from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Dogs are going to cash in here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Running play called on 3rd and short. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd and goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the shotgun and hands it off.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Sellers. Running back has it on a screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Looking to throw it deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the +48. Dropping back. It's Sellers. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid.
Defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Time ticking away. Can the offense win it in regulation? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. And a timeout is called. The clock strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Need some important yards here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. The DB's backing off from the line now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, I don't know. You're going for it here with a game tied on your own side of the field late in the game. Why? Play the field position game and rely on your defense. Don't give away the field position.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. So here comes our first play of overtime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Bulldogs' offense is out there first as we start overtime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. They'll try to run this one in. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And the point after is good. So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Changing the play now at the line. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Sellers. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Makes a quick grab. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Press coverage now from these DBs. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a... Give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.